What are your thoughts on running for re-election in 2026?
What are my thoughts about what?
Running for re-election in 2026.
That's
In that moment, 81-year-old Mitch McConnell appeared to freeze.
All right, I'm sorry, you all. We're going to need a minute.
Soon after, the Republican senator collected himself. But the same thing happened last month for nearly 20 seconds.
okay, Mitch.
In both cases, McConnell insisted there was no problem.
I'm fine.
He and other U.S. politicians can't escape questions about their age and fitness to serve.
How are you feeling, Senator?
Take 90-year-old Democrat Dianne Feinstein, hospitalized twice this year. At times, she has appeared disoriented, but is still voting in the Senate.
Just say aye. Okay, just aye.
Right now, the Senate is the most privileged nursing home in the country.
In the U.S., pressure to retire rarely comes from inside the world of politics.
There's sort of a gentleman's and gentlewoman's agreement in the Senate that you get to serve as long as you want. You've reached the pinnacle of your career.
Just ask soon-to-be 81-year-old President Joe Biden,
I know I'm 198 years old.
who is serious about supporting other senior leaders.
I spoke to Mitch, he's a friend, and so I'm confident he's going to be back to his old self.
Biden's own age is a major liability for voters. 77% of Americans think he's too old to effectively serve another term. That hasn't stopped his re-election campaign.
There are going to be tens of millions of Americans who will prefer a guy who's getting ready to turn 82 in 2024 to a younger Donald Trump, when Trump is only 4 years younger.
So long as voters keep electing elderly candidates, there's little incentive to make age anything more than just a number. As for getting politicians to recognize when they've reached their own best before dates, it often takes pressure from their own families. Jackson Proskow, Global News, Washington.